I think that it is fair to say that over the past few years, Arsenal have not performed up to the standards that the club had previously set. When you look at a club like Arsenal, you think of one of the greatest clubs in the world, certainly one of the best and most impressive in the Premier League. Over the past few years, Arsenal have finished 8th, and this season 5th. Again, not indicative of the standards that the club have set. However, with the moves that Arsenal are looking to make this transfer window, it looks like they could be making a comeback. Perhaps not to the same glory and heights that they reached before, but the beginning of something new with Arteta. Welcome back to the JVM Football channel, where you can find game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. If you are interested and would like more football content like this, please subscribe to the channel. So far this transfer window, Arsenal have signed Gabriel Jesus and Vieira, two players that will be looking to fix two key problems that Arsenal have had for the past few years, as well as being linked with the likes of Ajax centre-back Martinez. With Jesus, you get a real goal-scoring threat, a young player that is technically gifted. With Vieira, you get the best creator in Portugal over the past season, finishing the season with 14 assists, the best in Premier Liga. But more on those guys in a minute, as well as the rumours with Martinez. First, let's look at where Arsenal were at the beginning of the season. My own predictions included how they have performed this year and how doing the right things this summer transfer window could put Arsenal on the right path. So, at the beginning of the season, things weren't looking too good for Arsenal. Most people didn't have them cracking the top 5 and barely making the top 6. It also didn't help that Arsenal had the worst start of the season compared to the quote-unquote top 6 clubs: City, Liverpool, Manchester United, Chelsea and Tottenham. Arsenal looked shocking and a bunch of people were calling for Arteta's head. I personally predicted that Arsenal would finish 6th in the best case scenario, and if things went south they could end up somewhere between 10th and 8th. I was wrong. Arsenal finished 5th, and they had a bunch of their young players and new signings step up and execute on Arteta's vision for the club. Players like Odegaard, Ramsdale, Saka, Smith Rowe, etc. At one point in the season, they were 4th and very, very close to making their comeback to the elite of European football. But Arsenal being Arsenal, they managed to bottle it again. Jokes aside though, they did well to finish where they finished, especially when you put into context everything that was going on at the time for the club. Arteta has to be praised for putting so much trust on the youth during this season, and his bet did work out in the end. Regarding the new signings, let's talk about Vieira first. A two-time Portuguese champion of Porto, this season Vieira assisted 14 times and scored 6 goals in the league alone, putting him at a total of 20 goal contributions in the league. Arsenal this year have struggled with creativity from the midfield. Odegaard has done well this year, he's done better, but getting a player that adds creativity from deeper is also a need, and that's what the Portuguese international adds. In all competitions, Vieira registered 24 goal contributions in 39 games played. Excellent output. Then with Jesus. One, he's only 25, so it looks like he'll be entering his prime with Arsenal after a few years of development with arguably the best manager in the world. In 41 games played this season, Jesus scored 13 goals, which may not be the most encouraging for Arsenal as they look to fight for titles in all fronts and make a grand assault on the Europa League. In these 41 games played, however, Jesus also registered 12 assists, bringing in a total contribution of 25 in this past season. But look to see these goal contributions improve as Jesus looks to be the focal point of attack for the Gunners, especially his goals. These two players are great additions, but Arsenal should also be looking to fill in the massive hole that they have on their defense. A centre-back would be the nail in the coffin and the assurance that Arsenal fans need coming into the 2022-2023 season. Martinez was going to be that guy for them, but it looks like Manchester United are very close to hijacking that deal. If I was Arsenal, I would get that deal done, and if United are really the front runners for Martinez, I'd be looking for someone else to come and fill in that hole on the team and just leave Martinez alone, not to waste time, as time is of the essence in these transfer windows. The teams that get the deals done early are the teams that go on to have great pre-seasons, and although a great pre-season is not indicative of a title-winning team, it is the beginning of great things that could be happening in the season. But anyways guys, thank you very much for watching the video until the end. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more game analysis, football history, individual performances, top 10s, etc. This is the beginning of something special, and it would mean the world to me if you subscribed and help me to grow this channel.